Yo, what's going on, guys? Kelvin here. Today we're gonna be looking at am I the asshole for calling off my wedding after my fiance's surprise gift? What gift that is so bad that made her cancel the wedding? Like any guess? I don't know. Something must be really wrong. Let's read the story to find out what exactly is the gift. So I, 30 female, has been engaged to my fiance Mark, 32-year male, for about a year, and we have been together for almost 3 years. I always know Mark to be a bit unconventional. He is very creative and sometimes takes things a little too far in the names of surprise or excitement. Uh-oh. Most of the time, I love his adventure spirit, but this time, not so much. Oh, what exactly is the gift? Is the idea too creative or too cruel? A couple weeks ago, we had a small get together with some close friends to celebrate our upcoming wedding. Mark had mentioned that he had a surprise for me, which I figured would be something sweet like a heartfelt gift or maybe a romantic gesture. Well, as the night went on, after a few drinks, Mark finally revealed his gift. He pulled out what looked like a box from a special jewelry store. My heart raced with excitement as I assumed it was a lovely bracelet or a special memento for our wedding day. But when he opened the box, I was absolutely stunned. Dun 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 dun. What's inside? Inside was a key to a house he purposely bought for us. A house he bought without even letting her know? Like, that's a big decision. A house. I was taken back because I had no idea he was even looking for real estate. My first reaction was one of shock and confusion, as I thought it was a huge decision that we should have discussed together. Yeah, house, you gotta take out a mortgage. No way he bought it like all with cash. As I was processing the moment, I realized the house wasn't just any house. It was a fixed upper on the outskirts of town. Now, I get that it can be a great investment, but this particular house needed a ton of work. I'm talking major renovations and repairs, and I honestly had no desire to live there. Ooh, Mark had not consulted me at all before making this purchase, and I feel blindsided. I would feel the same, like just basically bought like a trash house that needs to be fixed. Normally, I would be overjoyed about investing in our future together, but the fact that he had made such a significant commitment without me crushed me. I quietly took the key and told him we need to talk about this. As we stepped outside, I expressed how hurt I felt that he had made such a big decision without discussing it with me first, and that it felt like a violation of trust. Mark got defensive and insists that this was a wonderful surprise, a way for us to start our life together. He said I was missing the bigger picture, that I should be excited about our future. Honestly, I felt overwhelmed and confused. I told him I didn't think we were ready for this and that we should focus on our wedding first. After a heated argument, I made the gut-wrenching decision to call off the wedding. Mark was devastated, and our friend was shocked. I had just ruined what was supposed to be a happy night, and I felt horrible. Since then, Mark has been trying to reach out, saying he wishes we could talk it over, but I can't shake the feeling that he disrespected my feeling and my input in our relationship. I've been reflecting on whether I overreacted. Am I the asshole for calling off the wedding after his surprise gift? Alright, you are definitely not the asshole here, because house is a lot of work and he bought a fixed upper, meaning this thousands, maybe hundreds of things he need to be fixed, and it's not gonna be cheap. House got the utility bills, you got property tax, you got if a drainage broke, you gotta fix it. If AC broke, it gotta be $10,000. AC or furnace broke, it can be $10,000 to replace, and it looked like the house is not new, right? It's old, it's out of place, and she doesn't even want to live there. Like, she does definitely had the right to kind of look over the house, decided together, and Mark just definitely just blindsided her. Let's see what other people are saying. Not the asshole. I'm divorced now, but when my ex-husband and I were married, we lived in an apartment together. We wanted to move into a house and he found one he fell in love with. I disagree. It needed way too much work. It didn't even have central heat and air, only a wood stove. It smelled awful because the previous tenant had let their hunting dog stay locked in one of the rooms. The owner had a large area we weren't allowed in because he had things stored there. He agreed with the owner to let have us move in anyway without telling me. I told him he at least needed to get everything in writing. We were supposed to be doing rent to own. The owner was a wealthy man, but told us we could pay a reduced amount if we fixed it up the property. I had the concern about this because we had 1 year at the time and we both worked full time. Opposite said we were also living paycheck to paycheck. Well, he didn't take anything in writing, just got the keys and started fixing it out himself again without telling me. We ended up putting way too much money into this house, only ended up living there for about a year. Our relationship never really recovered after that. I post this long ass comment to say never stay with somebody who is willing to do whatever they wanted without consulting you. It doesn't work out and you will always resent them. Yeah, like he didn't even ask you about this. Like, can you believe this? Like, think about this. Like, decision ever. Like, if he didn't even consult you about buying a house where you're gonna live, you don't know what he gonna buy next. Next thing you know, he might take out a big old loan on your name and buy a Ferrari or a Lamborghini and say that imagine the future together on a Lamborghini, which is about $200,000 or $150,000. Nobody can ever afford it, but if you take out a loan, you might be able to get it, but you'll be in so much debt. And I just feel like OP did the right thing, call off the wedding because, it did not feel right. Because Mark, the fiance, never really consulted with her, and buying such a big decision, and she didn't even want to live there. I mean, best way out of this is, she still have time. Leave and let Mark deal with this problem, because once you buy a house, you're not gonna get out that house, right? It's not easy. You're gonna try to sell it. You're gonna try to fix it up. A lot of headaches. So I think she made the right decision. What do you guys think? Did she make the right decision by call off the wedding and just have Mark deal with this massive amount of problem? I think Mark can't even afford the house, with just one income. Mortgage is like $2,000 or $3,000. Let me know what you guys think of the story. Did she do the right thing by calling off the house, or did she overreact? Leave it in the comment section below. If you want more of these stories, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. My name is Kelvin, and I see you guys next one.